Game Theory Class 1 Video 2. In this video we're going to discuss an example of a game. The game is quite an important game and it's going to come up a lot in this module. So let's begin. First, I just want to recap the definition of a game. So a game is any situation in which every player makes a single decision in secret and the combination of everyone's decisions determines the outcome of the game. Okay, so now let's go on to our example. And our example is going to be called The Prisoner's Dilemma. The Prisoner's Dilemma. And it's a story, right? So the story is going to go like this. There are two people, okay, and they're held on suspicion of committing a crime. The prosecution doesn't have enough evidence to convict both of them on their primary charges, okay? But it does have enough to convict them on a secondary lesser charge. So, not enough evidence to convict on the primary charge. But there is a lesser secondary charge. Okay. Each of the people being held for the crime, they're taken into solitary confinement and they're offered a deal. Okay. Each person is offered a deal, and the deal is something like this. They can either choose to be loyal to their fellow person and not betray them, or they can choose to rat. They can choose to betray their friend. Okay, and depending on what they do affects how they get treated. So they have a choice between being loyal or betraying. Okay? So loyal or betray. And the outcomes are as follows. If both of them are loyal, then they'll both receive 1 year in prison. And they both get 1 year in jail. If one of them is loyal and the other one betrays, then the betrayer is set free, but the loyal person, the person who was betrayed, gets 3 years in prison. So if one is loyal and the other betrays, then the loyal person gets 3 years in jail and the betrayer gets 0. Okay, because the betrayer, he offered support to the police to help convict the loyal person. And the last option is if they both betray. So if they both betray, then they both receive 2 years in jail. Okay, so this is a game. It's a situation where the players, the two people in this case, these two people are the players, they have a single choice. They can choose to be loyal or they can choose to betray. So these are their choices. And depending on what both of them do determines the outcome of the game. If they're both loyal, they both get 1 year in jail. If one of them is loyal and the other one betrays, it doesn't matter which way round, then loyal person goes away for 3 years, betrayer gets set free immediately. And if they both betray, they both get 2 years in jail. So this is our example of a game. And this game is going to come up again and again and again, all throughout this module. It's a very famous game. And it's not only studied in mathematics, it's also a really common game to study in philosophy as well. That's it for this video.